Hey guys, Brian and George with SME. So George, I know we've been talking a lot lately about MemSQL, and I know it's a database, but what about the front end? That's something I don't think I've ever really seen with it. Does it have one?
Yeah, it does. It's called MemSQL Studio,
Oh, okay.
and it came out about a year and a half ago or so. The enhancements it's had along the way have been great, and I really want to give like a tour and split this video into two parts because I want to show you the interface itself, and then I also want to have a second video on the profile feature, which I think is really powerful for query tuning. So
Okay.
you want to go check it out?
Yeah, so we're going to switch over and watch that first, and then we'll come back for the second video after that.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's take a quick tour of MemSQL Studio. MemSQL Studio is the web-based management console for all your MemSQL needs. Think of it like a one-stop shop or a Swiss Army knife. It's broken up into overview, query, and ingest sections. The overview section is more geared towards admins and presents data and metadata regarding all aspects of MemSQL. My dashboard gives me high-level information on my cluster health, database usage statistics, and my pipelines and their status. The event screen will allow you to monitor any events such as startup or node failure in real time. The host section shows all the different machines in your MemSQL cluster. For SMEs, we are just running one host in AWS. I can keep track of my CPU, memory, and disk usage for the machine and nodes. Speaking of nodes, our host has 3 of them, 1 master aggregator and 2 leaf nodes. The last part of the overview section is my databases. This has a wealth of information about each database. This includes tables, views, procedures, partitions, and a whole lot more. I can see which tables are row store and column store, how much memory and disk they take up, as well as compression rates for each column store field. Moving into the query section, I have a bunch of tools that developers will find useful. The query editor serves as an IDE that you can use to run your queries against a MemSQL database. I can load and save custom SQL queries and scripts. I can also explain and profile my queries, which I will cover in my next video. You also get a resource usage monitor, which allows you to record your activity for certain points in time to get detailed statistics on performance and resources. The active processes screen shows running queries and their elapsed time. You have the option to kill the query or explain it from here. The Visual Explain is an incredibly powerful tool that is used to better understand the life of a query and how to identify areas where query tuning will be implemented. As mentioned before, my next video will be a deep dive of this feature. And finally, in the ingest section, I have my data pipelines. This is where I can keep track on the data that is coming into MemSQL, whether it be from files, Kafka, Amazon S3 buckets, or more. And the best part about MemSQL Studio is that it receives updates all the time. Since it debuted about a year ago, we have seen constant enhancements to all sections. I cannot wait to see what it'll look like in the years to come, but I know that it'll be great.
So thanks for that tour, George. I'm really looking forward to our second part, which is going to be more about profiling.
Yeah, definitely. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about MemSQL, feel free to reach out to us at info@smesgroup.com or in the comments below.